let's recreate Trinity's viral Love Island makeup. I'm gonna start off by lightly filling in my brows, just slightly, because I know Trinity does a really soft glam makeup vibe. Like, I love how soft and pretty her makeup is. And baby, let me tell you something. Over here, we speak no negativity about Trinity. Trinity is my girl. I stand her down. Like, her and Kata, I don't play about. Okay, one thing about Trinity, she does have a nice snatched brow. So I'm gonna do my best to make my brows a little bit thinner because mine are very much so bushy. I'm just gonna go with my Patrick Top palette. I'm gonna go in with this brown right here. And I'm just gonna start working that into my lid. And I think I'm just gonna use this one color because Trinity doesn't like she does anything too crazy on the eyelids. I fear I might have snapped on these brows, no shade. Trinity literally has the smoothest base, so I'm gonna go in with this Professional Primer from Benefit. And I'm just gonna rub this all over my face. This is just gonna help mattify the base as well as make sure that it's really smooth. Since we're really going in for a matte face, I'm using the MAC foundation because girl, I know it is hot in that villa. Y'all, I don't think I could ever be on Love Island. I really don't, just because I just feel like they would hate me. Like, I don't know, like I feel like I would be cussing these men out left and right. Like, truly Casey deserves an Oscar for how well he pretended he liked Denia. My girl love a bronze face, so I'm going with the LYS bronzer stick, and I'm just gonna add a little bit of this to my face. And my good sis loves her nose contour, so I'm gonna go a little bit heavier on the nose contour than I normally would. But I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to him. Fuck. That right there was when I was like, okay, followed, no shade, followed immediately. I would argue that the most important step of Trinity's routine is the blush. I'm gonna start off with Juvia's Place in the shade Blush Lily, just one dot on each cheek. And just to make it blend in a little bit more with my skin tone, I'm going in with Coming In Hot from e.l.f. Then I'm gonna grab my blush brush and start lightly blending out that blush. Really just focusing it on the apples of my cheeks. I'm not gonna take this all the way up to my temples because I don't think Trinity does that. She kind of focuses it on her cheeks and she kind of like blends it out kind of towards her outer brow. Oh, and that's just all you need. Already that is just such a stunning pink blush. Yeah, I think that's what I'm looking for. Now I'm gonna go with a little bit of my Charlotte Tilbury concealer underneath my eyes. You really do not need a lot of this at all. Okay, I let that concealer dry down a little bit. Now I'm just gonna go in and start lightly blending out that concealer. My girl be painted, so I really wanted to choose a full coverage concealer for this look. And I'm really gonna make sure that I'm lifting that up because I know Trinity loves a snatched look. To set the under eye, I'm going in with my Huda Beauty loose powder just to really give my under eye a nice blur. This one is in the shade Pink Pumpkin. I love this powder. I'm just pressing it lightly into my under eyes. Okay, y'all, I'm kind of shook because I never do a nose contour like this. I'm gonna go with a little bit of the Tower 28 first, and I'm gonna start lightly blending that out on my cheek. But I do feel like this is kind of like the perfect blush for this look because this is just such a natural, nice, soft pink blush on dark skin. This is really pretty. What shade is this? This is Feliz Fresca. And lastly, I feel like Trinity has a dark lip liner, so I'm gonna go with the shade Straight Facts from Lip Bar. And I'm gonna line my lips. Okay, and lastly, I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of lip gloss. And this is the final Trinity makeup glam. What do we think? Because I fear no, because this nose contour though, are you kidding me? That's so Trinity, like. But anyways, if you're watching Love Island, let me know down below who you want to win that 100K. Because girl, you already know I'm voting for Trinity.